What's up, my YouTube family? Today we are making gumbo. My seasons I'm using is black pepper, garlic, thyme, pink Himalayan salt, Tony Chachere's, Chachere's. I don't know how to say it. Whatever. Worcestershire sauce, bay leaves, garlic, diced tomatoes, all-purpose flour, and our vegetable oil to make the roux. And better than bouillon with our chicken, andouille sausage, onion, bell pepper, celery. Over here I have chicken thighs that's already been marinating overnight. We are going to turn the pot on and we're going to cook the chicken thighs. I wanted boneless and skinless. They didn't have any, so I have the bone in. We're going to cook them until it's falling off the bone. I'm going to get some water so we can start cooking this chicken, okay? And just put it in enough water to cover up the meat. A little bit over the meat because you know when you cook it, the water's going to cook down some. And I'm going to put the better than bouillon in here as well, because that's going to be the chicken broth that I use for the gumbo. I don't know if you all use this, but it's wonderful. And you don't have to use but a little bit to make your chicken broth. Now while that's cooking, I want to cut up my onion, bell pepper, and celery. Cover this up. Go over here to start cutting up my vegetables, which doesn't take me long at all. And I'm not making but a small pot. If you have a large family, you can cut up more vegetables, but I'm not, because I don't want no leftovers, even though it tastes better the next day. And this is the part I hate. I wish I had a chopper, chop this up. I do, but to me it takes more time to put that thing together than to use it. I'll be finished chopping it up by the time I put it together. But that's not Natasha doing, because she don't like to, my sous chef, she don't like to cut up vegetables. And it don't matter what size you cut them up to, because when you put it in the gumbo, they're going to cook down and break up, because they're going to be soft. I also am using some okra and some shrimp in here with the chicken and sausage, but I left that in the freezer. I'll show you all when I get ready to add it. Oh, but this is going to be so good. And then I'm making some Mexican cornbread with the jalapenos and the cheese and all that good stuff in them. Okay, I'll be back once I finish cutting up the vegetables and the chicken is ready. Alright, y'all. I got all my vegetables cut up. onion, bell pepper, celery, and my andouille sausage. The chicken is about done, and now we are going to make our roux. Now with this roux, you got to be patient, because you're going to be over this stove a long time. So we're going to take our measuring cup. Oops, Lord. I didn't know it had no water in it. Let me clean this out, because you can't have no water in here when you're making a roux. Alright, so I cleaned the water out of it. I am going to take 3/4 cup of oil. The same amount of oil you use is the same amount of flour. Alright, so we got 3/4 cup of oil. Now if you're making more gumbo, then you're going to use more oil. But because I'm making a small batch, 3/4 cup. Take the same amount of flour as oil. Right on the money. Let me get my spatula and my spoon so we can stir it up. If y'all hear my grandbaby in the background, just ignore her, because she like to call my name all day long. So I got all my utensils. My wooden spoon, my spatula, and what you call this thing? I can't remember. Now we're going to add this oil, and we're going to stir it because we don't want no lumps. So if you got to use the bathroom or anything, too bad. Now, I'm going to stir, get all the lumps out first. Once you get the lumps out, we're going to switch over to the spatula or the spoon, whichever one. Now remember, with the roux, you got to keep stirring and keep stirring and keep stirring until you get the color you want. I'm going to turn it up a little bit. And my lumps are out. So now we just sit here and we stir and we stir and we stir until it changes to the color you want. I want mine deep, dark brown, okay? So when it starts changing colors, I'll be back. You see it's changing, and I'm still stirring. Angel, I'm not talking to you, I'm talking to my video. See, my chicken is done. I'm going to use the broth for my chicken. So first we're going to just continue to stir. We don't want it to burn. If it burns, it's not going to be good. I have it on 2. Because my stove cooks really fast for some reason. Alright, I'll be back when we get some more color. Still stirring. Still stirring. I'm not talking to you, Angel. I got my little helper over here. Look what she doing, y'all. Say hi to the camera. Say hi. Say hi. Hold that coffee up. Look at you. Oh my God, y'all. See, that's why you can't have little helpers in the kitchen. Listen, y'all, this takes patience. I've been doing this for about 15 minutes now, and it is not turning quick enough. But I don't want to burn it, so I'm just being patient. I should have had me a glass of wine while I'm stirring this mess. I ain't gonna call it mess. This roux and my little helper over here. Look at him, just all in the way. What you doing, Angel? You drinking your water? Well, what is it then? Alright, I'll be back when we get some chocolate, some milk chocolate. Right now we at caramel. We need milk chocolate. I'll be back. Okay, y'all, we finally getting some color. Look at it. Oh, excuse me. I got Rock just living in my background playing. Okay. We getting there. It's almost chocolate. The way I want it. It's not dark enough for me. So, I'll be back. Look, y'all. We're getting somewhere. Chocolate, chocolate brown. Chocolate, chocolate brown. Now, how you slow this down from cooking so it don't burn? This is when you add your Holy Trinity, which is the onion, bell pepper, and celery to the roux. So I'll be back. I'm gonna get a little darker, and then I'll be back with adding the vegetables. Again, I'm gonna add some diced tomatoes. Usually I do rotel, but I ain't had none, so we're gonna use just regular diced tomatoes. All right, y'all. It's been simmering for about 30-45 minutes. I'm gonna add the okra. If you don't like okra, omit it. I'm sorry. And I'm gonna add my shrimp. Shrimp is already done, so I am going to turn it off once the shrimp is done. I mean, once I get the shrimp in here, because we don't want no tough shrimp. And it looks like it's filling up, so I got to turn it. Let me see. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It's gonna be good. I'm gonna make some Mexican cornbread. Add a few more shrimp. And I can always go back and add shrimp once it go down some. Once we eat some out of it. Alright, so we are going to let this cook down. Of course, you know it's going to cook down some more. I'm going to let it cook for like 5 more minutes till this okra loosen up. And then I'm going to turn it off. And I'll be back. Alright, we're finna do this Mexican cornbread. You're going to need a 1/2 cup of Southwest corn. A whole can of cream style corn. 1.5 cups of cheddar cheese. Sour cream. I don't have no sour cream, so I'm using Mexican crema, which is Mexican sour cream. You need 3 eggs, jalapenos, onions. What else we missing? Oh, the cornmeal. I got 1.5 cups of cornmeal and 1/2 cup of flour. First, we're gonna mix up the eggs. I try to do my liquid first. Did you all know? I know a lot of y'all crack y'all eggs on the side. You don't supposed to crack your eggs on the side. You're supposed to hit them flat, because when you hit it on the side, it makes the shells go into the yolk. But when you hit it flat, you don't get any yolks any shells in your egg. Just a little tip for you guys. Gonna mix up the eggs first. Three-fourths cup of oil, shortening, corn oil, vegetable oil, whatever you like. Butter. The oil makes it better. I'm going to add in is this paper in my corn? Add in a whole can of corn. Cream style corn it is. And that's the 14 ounces. I couldn't find the short can of Southwestern corn, so I'm just going to do half of it. Then we're going to put in our onions. If you don't like onions, leave them out. And my jalapenos. Put as many as you want. We like hot stuff around here. We don't have to worry about my grandbaby because she don't like bread. I know she's strange. She don't like chicken. But she eat everything else. She loves greens, onions, beans, spinach, asparagus, broccoli, anything else, but she do not like chicken for some reason. Now I'm gonna pour in my cornmeal. I'm gonna stop using this and use a regular spoon. And my flour. I'm not measuring it because I'm used to doing it. But if y'all need the measurements, just hit me up. I'm trying to play it by ear and see how much of it I remember. Okay. I'll mix this all up. Looks like I need some more meal. I'm gonna add some more meal in here, y'all. While I'm mixing, I'm gonna put my muffin pans in the oven, let them be heating up. The cheese. You really can use as much cheese as you want. There wasn't the whole bag of cheese because I had been using it already, but normally a cup and a half. Y'all, this is so good. And some buttermilk. You really don't have to use crema because you have buttermilk. It's basically all the same thing, y'all. Then the cream style corn as well. But when your batter is wet like this, that means your cornbread is going to be really moist. Okay, got my creamer in there, and that's it. I'm going to let the pan heat up. And I'm going to put the muffins in. And I'll be back. Oh, and once again, I don't drink sodas, but I ran across this, y'all. Mango Pepsi. It's kind of tasty. All right, I'll be back. Well, let's look at the gumbo. Look at it, y'all. Oh, it's gonna be so good. Look at all the goodness. The goodness. All right, I'll be back. I'm gonna put the cornbread in the oven. My rice is already done, and we're gonna plate up. Okay, y'all, we're getting ready to plate up. I got my rice here. And we getting ready to plate up, plate up, plate up. Can y'all see? I'm gonna get you set up here so you can see me plate. Get some more shrimp in here. Some more sausage. Looks like you want to give me a bunch of okra. Okay, we're gonna go over here. I'm coming to get y'all. Hold up. Skeet. finna get this Mexican cornbread out the oven, but look, y'all. It looks so good. Look at it. Let me get the Mexican cornbread out. All right, y'all. Mexican cornbread is out. And Tasha's getting ready to taste.
So what am I do for the? What am I supposed to do? It's so
eat.
pretty.
She told me it's too pretty to eat.
It's too pretty. I don't know what to do.
Get some rice, Tasha. Just cornbread.
Oh, that's good. Mm.
You want that plate?
This gumbo right here. Yup.
All right, y'all. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. If you're gonna use my recipe, just hit me a comment down below. And it's Gigi. I'm out.